Hey there. Today we're gonna be building some Legos that I thrifted. Yeah, thrift and Legos in the same sentence sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. I know. So sometime last year I went to the thrift store and I saw these Legos. These are Harry Potter 8 years and older, 76399. That's the exact number. It's a chest, something super simple. It says it's for kids basically, so you know I shouldn't take too long to do this. I just wanted to record it because it's my first Lego. I'll also be streaming it on Twitch. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow me over there as well. Before I get started, as one can expect, when I got these Legos there were pieces missing. I had to do my due diligence. I went through the entire notebook thingy and found which pieces were missing, as well as which pieces I got extras off, which was absolutely exhausting because up until I think step 3 or 4, the person who had it before actually put it together, and somewhere along the line, maybe because they lost a couple pieces, they stopped. Anyways, I did my research and I found the missing pieces, so this should go smoothly, but if not, you'll be hearing from me. By the way, don't you guys love my shirt? It says Hogwarts right here and at the back. Wait, can you see? Can you see the back? And I'm wearing my cute thrifted capris, and they have like an embroidery at the bottom. So cute. Yeah, I'm a little ashy. It's freezing outside. Anyways, I'm hoping this would take me no more than an hour and a half, but it's not really up to me. Okay guys, how do you like the setup? So I emptied the box. I have the manual here and all the bags. So in total it should have been, or would have been, 5 bags. So bag 1, my makeshift bag 1, because as I said the person started. Bag 2, bag 3, and these 2 bags which are the only unopened bags, bag 4 and 5. This bag is the extra pieces that I got, and one of the extra pieces that I got are in one of these makeshift bags as well, so wish me luck. Starts off pretty easy, just basically O's, and these is the character instructions. Okay, here comes the hard part, but let's start off with the bird, which should be in bag 1. So I'm going to put the rest of these bags on the floor until I'm ready for them. Oh, by the way, I completely skipped over the fact that it says bag number 1 here. Anyways, bird is done. Take a look at my birdie. And I'm gonna put her to the side. I also decided to put all the bags up here since they're not really taking up all that much space. Next step is to build these characters. Okay, so these ones I can pick who I want because you have a multitude of characters here, multitude of heads. I'm just gonna go ahead and make Professor, I forgot her name. I should be watching Harry Potter while I do this on my laptop, but that's too many devices. Before I start recording, I want to show you guys the characters, the bodies, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and oh my god, the heads. There's so many heads, and all of those over here are wigs. Well, hair. Okay, so I just got finished with making my characters. One of them is Harry, and then I did 1 black girl, 1 black guy, and 1 ginger and 1 blonde. There they are. And I don't think I showed you guys the professor and the hat. So this is the hat they put on the people to put them in their houses, the wizards and witches. Yeah, the only thing I have left to put in their hands are their wands. Bag number 1 is complete. So aside from the characters, I was supposed to build this fireplace and this thing. I have no idea what this is yet, but I built them. That's what the back looks like, and the fireplace. And I have these to the side, so we're gonna move on to bag 2. I'm an hour in, by the way, I think. And I'm only at bag 2, so I'm not making good time. By the way, this is bag number 2. So unfortunately, I've run into a small issue. Well, seems small, but it could be big. And I was just sitting here staring for a while. Broken, because I could have sworn I got all the pieces that were missing. Oh, the back of my hair looks crazy. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna stop timing myself at this point because this is a very unique situation. Okay, so I found out that one of the pieces that I wanted isn't there, which is this piece right here. So it should go right there and right there as the brace. So this is what mine looks like. So I don't have As you can see, I don't have one gray piece over here, but this still holds it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue. So I'm not going to stress, okay? I'm just going to work with what I have and take down this atrocity in the back of my head. Hopefully this works and actually successfully build a Lego piece with a piece still missing. I have a finished bag too, but I am at my 1 hour 30-minute mark. Yeah, because I started at 12:45 roughly, and now it is 2:16. It was just 15. So this is when I should have been, in my head, should have been done. To be fair, I did take a lot of pauses. Just wanted to give you guys like a mental vision of how much time I'm taking to do this. So I'm actually gonna start my timer again, even though there's a lot going on right here. As I said, this is a unique situation. I don't have a lot of pieces left here. So just, can you guys see? Yeah, just this. Well, I have some great news. But I'm not too soon, actually. So I finished bag number 2 with only these 3 teeny pieces to spare. This is what the last thing looks like, and this is what I have. So basically the only thing missing is that little gray part. Remove so it can focus. Things are looking good without that piece. I'm so stressed. I'm such a perfectionist. I don't know if even after I finish it, I might still buy that extra piece online, because I'm like that. But let's move on to bag number 3. Since the 1 hour something minute mark, I have a timer on, so I took 16 minutes after the fact to finish that. But I'm so glad things are looking up so far. I was really stressed there for a sec. So let's move on to bag number 3, my last makeshift bag. So after this bag, everything should flow. Everything should flow. Dun 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 dun! Drum roll, please. Bro, look at all this progress. Can you tell there was a missing piece? Because I sure can't. It came together really nicely. I'm really glad it's not the same thing on both sides. And it is smaller than I thought. Yeah, you have the handles of the chest right here on the sides. And then we got the... I'm so happy. I opened up one of these to use it. I don't know if I'm gonna need the pieces anymore. I'm wondering why I bought so many pieces. Just a reminder, this is what the chest looks like. So there's a lot of color and stuff that should be going on to it. Really nice progress. I took 25 minutes just now to finish that bag, which I feel like I'm gonna be sitting here all day. I feel like I was moving promptly, swiftly, not rushing too much because I didn't want to really make any mistakes. But 25 minutes? Damn. It was a lot of pieces too, like, and then a lot of repetition. But it's whatever. We're almost done. This is what bag number 4 looks like. So I think it's just adding a lot of color, decorating the chest in itself. I look forward to that, as well as this that I bought. Why do I not need it? You know what, let's wait and see, because it's not complete. Although let's wait and see. Let's just wait and see. I'd be so pissed though if I went ahead and bought this and I didn't need it. Bag number 4. By the way, guys, I put the stickers in the book and completely forgot to show you what the stickers look like. So that's one. This is the other one. As you can probably tell by the sun's dullness. Who am I kidding? You guys probably aren't even paying attention to that. Anyways, I am at the part where I decorate my chest. We've come a very, very far way. This is what it looks like. It's still empty. There's still a lot to do, actually. Step 5, I think, should cover the decor, like the actual symbols and stuff. I have the name tag to fill out that I haven't just yet because I didn't want to get up. So this last part of step 4 is basically decorating the chest to whatever color house lemon, basically. Now, if it was just based on color, I would definitely go with green, but green is Slytherin, and I don't think ja. And based on my attire, I really do think that Gryffindor would be most appropriate. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one right here. That's what the guide looks like. So these are the options. I'm gonna go ahead and put the colors in, and then I'll show you guys. And then after that, that should be the end. Finally, the end. The end. Yeah, that's what it should look like when I'm done. All right, this shouldn't take too long. So I just got done with decorating. Isn't it cute? It gives some ideas on where to put the stickers, like these empty spots that you're seeing. But I just put it all over because I'm assuming you can do whatever you want. Put whatever wherever. So you have the 9 3/4, the station, the section of the station where they go through the wall to get to, you know what I mean, Harry Potter people. Ja. And then I have 2 potions up here with the what the hell, the ball thingy that Harry swallowed one time. Truthseeker? Oh jeez, hold on. Google says it's called a snitch, but yeah, basically the golden ball that Harry caught a couple of times during Quidditch. That's right there. And then we have the Wingardium Leviosa sticker right here. Yeah, I'm gonna move on because it's getting dark and I actually wanted to take a picture for my thumbnail, so I need to wrap this up. This is the last step. Yes, so here we go. We're gonna move on to our final bag. Bag number 5. My characters are still over here getting cold because I haven't used them. I'm gonna have to put all these extra pieces back. Of course, there are gonna be a lot of extra pieces because, you know, this is like, this part is just specific to your liking and your house. So, of course. So we are now on to our 5th and final bag. Bag number 5. Let's hurry up and wrap this up, shall we? I don't think this is normal. It's on 4:19. Remember, I started at 12:45. I'm almost done, but I'm starving. I got some food, thanks be to God, because I wasn't gonna make it. But I made these 2 little cabinets. Oh jeez, everything flew out. Good opportunity to show you guys what was in it. This is a book. I wish I had one of those tweezer thingies that people that make mini content has. And it can close. So cute. And then we have this cup of, I don't even know what. There's something else in here, but it won't come out, so I'm just gonna leave it. The doors open up. Isn't that cute? This is where I'm at. I'm basically, I already made these 2 pieces from earlier, so I'm gonna just put those in. I'm gonna see if I can put these back in the cupboard and then put those back in, and let me see how far I gotta go. Yeah, I have a couple more steps before I'm done. I don't think Lego building is for me at all. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the pieces before I actually put them in the chest because I don't want to shift it. The doors of these things keep flying open. So this is a cute table with the food and the cups, and I'm supposed to put it in the corner right here. So I'm just gonna show you these pieces before I put them inside because I really, as I said, I don't want to shift this thing because I was just struggling earlier to put it back in. So this is 127 out of 152. Okay, so I finished another table. Oh, it all of my lip gloss off. This is what it looks like. It's a croissant. I don't know if that's chocolate milk, and another cup. I love these mini things. I just wish I had more patience. I'm gonna put this in the other corner. Okay, so these things should keep the doors locked. I really want to finish this before the sun sets completely, and there's no sun. So, okay, good. I can show you, actually show you guys what's going on now. So, this is it. This is what's going on. So cute. I love these minifigures. This is really stressing me out though, but I was wondering how it's gonna go when I close it, but I guess, okay, now it explains everything because this is what the back looks like. so that helps with the back not hanging out, because I was like, there's no back panel? Really? Guys, I just made the cutest couch ever. Oop, that's upside down. Okay, there we go. The cutest purple couch ever. Isn't it cute? And it doubles as a chessboard. I love it. So we're just gonna stuff it in here. I think they're giving us the setup of how to package everything up. Yeah. Oh wait, there's actually one more step. I don't think it's a major step. Just put these in the side. This thing is so stubborn. Come on, bro. Don't embarrass me. Okay, so those two pieces, I just added them. Not sure what they're for just yet. And then it says to stuff it right in there. Let's work some magic, shall we? We have the 4 of these. Before and after. Okay, I have no idea what these are, but they said to stuff it in the box, so of course I'm going to show you what it is first. It's the houses. Okay, they're banners. We've got Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and Ravenclaw. The back of it is basically just candles. That's what the back of all of them looks like. Yeah. So we're just gonna fling these in here and move on. We are so close. Our next build was this cute chest that we're gonna absolutely stuff into this thing. Inside the chest we have acid pop, which is soda, and this is just something to fill the space basically. So this is a little soda can. Is so cute. I want to take it out for you guys, but it was such a hassle to get it in there. Okay, well, it came out pretty easy though. There it is. It's the tiniest, cutest soda pop container ever. So we're gonna stuff it in here. The instruction also says, I don't know if I goes, I'm talking nonsense. I don't know if I showed you guys the sorting hat real close up. This is the thing it's supposed to be on, the stand. It doesn't really, doesn't stand. I don't know if I'm missing something. That's what it says. Put the chest in there and also the hat. These aren't buildables, but they just said to stuff it inside the chest. We have the Quibbler Pandemonium at the Ministry. They said to just throw that in there on top of the chest, along with this thing that looks like a bowl. And then we're gonna make in our next, and this should be the last step. Yes, this is the last step. We should be making this, basically a lock for the chest. Let me show you guys additionally what this should look like. So after they told me to put these two in there, that's what it's saying. Close it, then build the lock. I was making sure it's focusing. Build the lock, and then we have the lock. So let's build the lock. We're finally finished. We are finally finished. I don't think you heard me. It is now, hands off, 10 minutes past 5 p.m. I'm tired. And these wings are getting cold. So let's close this box. So let's close this chest. The previous instructions was saying I should close it, but I didn't because I was scared. So we're gonna close it together. All right. But before I close it, let me show you guys what inside looks like. So it has everything in here, basically. I'm gonna do like a close-up film when we have some sun out here. Show you guys the pieces that I already showed you previously. So yeah. All right, let's close this thing up. I was trying to close it early and it was behaving funny. So, okay. Once again, the back is so cute. All right. So it says to put the lock in here and twist it. I do remember adding that mechanism thing. I was wondering what it was for. So let's, ooh. Okay, right. Yeah, it's actually closed. So cool. This is so satisfying. Even though one piece is missing, it did come together pretty nicely. I'm so happy. I am so happy. with what it turned out to be. I also have a bunch of stickers that I haven't used, so I might just put them all over the chest. This is actually the end, but in the thing here we have build, rebuild, and play. So this is one of those that you could take apart and put into something else. So this is a very versatile Lego set. These are the 3 setups that we have here. We have the sorting ceremony, which has Harry up on the stand with the hat on his head, and Professor McGonagall, I remember their name now, along with Hermione, and this seems to be Ron. He's blonde, but actually maybe it's Draco because he's in green. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this bird to stay up on the top. I might figure something out. They don't have the exact setup for the candles and everything in the back. I think it's just kind of common sense, but this is pretty neat. Then we have the Great Hall Welcome Feast, where we just have people sitting down and eating with the chest that I showed you guys earlier with the food platter on it. Well, not the chest, the benches actually. And then we still have the flags up in the back of everybody, and people are sitting down chilling, and as well as Professor McGonagall. I had to break apart the couch to make this seat. It's good to keep our hands busy. Then finally we have the common room, which has a bed, and the couch is the full couch, the fireplace that we built, and the snacks that were inside of the chest on the bookshelf are on top of the chest. This is so cute. I actually really love the fireplace. That's my favorite part. The little flames and the nook underneath is just so cute. And the book, adorable. And of course they showed us how to do the bed. Most of it's just common sense and using the picture and placement and all of that. And there we have it, folks. 5 hours later. 5 hours later, and I finished Harry Potter Lego 76399, now discontinued. I love trying new things. This drove me crazy and starved me, but it was so much fun. As always, thank you guys for watching. The support is highly valued, highly appreciated, and hopefully you'll see me again in my next video.